Hi. Oh shit. Hello, how are you? Can you hear me now? Hello. Hello, how are you doing tonight? Alright, hello, welcome. How are you today? Ah, fuck. My nerves just like tensed up. I don't know. Weird things are happening. It would help if I could see the comments. It would help if I brought my little tablet. It would help if I used my brain. Sometimes I think I'm just slow and stupid. Level up at 69. Tough week it's been. I only got to talk to Kathleen and Sean on Monday night. Not even for that long, because I was so tired. Like, my body just will not. You know, I guess like Kathleen said, I need to take a it's hard to find time, you know? Top 25 finish. was hoping she'd get on. She or Sean would get on, but I'm starting to think that I may not need to play Fortnite as much. Although, maybe play for like the first hour and then go to the next thing, you know? Oh, I can only carry 3 in arena? That is really stupid. Whatever. Man, people are dying quick, and we're not even in the first. We haven't even completed the first round for the circle. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh god, that guy's gonna kill me. I won't have time. Fucker. The problem with arena is that you have to return to the lobby each time. There's Kathleen.
Hello.
Hey, girl, hey. How are things?
Okay. How are you?
You know. Surviving.
Hmm. It's Mike the Boob.
Where's Jacob?
I don't know. He's in a game. I like spammed him. He wasn't replying. First one to thank the bus driver.
Bet you were.
I was.
How do you feel about that?
Eh. Plant wiretap at different key locations. There's a llama over here.
Where? Oh, damn it! I need weapons. Why you have to start running when I didn't have any weapons? Okay, I have one. Come here, you little fucker. Oh, you bitch of a motherfucker.
I was playing The Sims,
Mm.
and I had a lot going on.
What do you mean?
My person was very depressed
Uh-huh.
because she was walking her dog, and the
Yeah.
dog died.
What the
And
fuck?
then, yeah, he died from old age. And
Okay.
her daughter is going through a phase where she wears nothing but this bear costume. And then she the cat ran away.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
oh. What's up? Pomegranate.
where have you been?
Where have
Yeah.
I
Oh.
been? You playing Fortnite? Wise?
Yeah.
Break.
What you talking about break? Like you play all the time. I'm just kidding.
Oh shit.
No, it's starting to get worn out. I've been
But
going
yeah?
four seasons strong.
So I'm more seasons. Like I started what, season 2?
I think you did. I knew you
I might have
started
to
well
take.
before I did.
I might have to take a break next season.
Take a break from buying all those levels.
Right.
Ah! Shoot me in the face! Shoot me in the face! Let's
Mike,
go.
she wants you to shoot her in the face. You better run in the other room. Hurry.
Jason!
I'm
Jason!
coming. Hang on.
Shoot me!
You got your pump action rifle loaded?
Thank you.
Yeah, it's called my penis.
Exactly. Exactly.
He
You knew what I was
wishes.
talking about.
Okay, Jacob. Tell Kathleen all about your custody stuff.
What was the last thing you remember?
Why do you sound different?
What do I sound different?
Yeah.
I think he has a new microphone.
Do I sound more mature?
No, you sound
Oh, you were asking
you
a serious
sound
question.
clearer.
Great joke. No, I mean it's the one that I've had to use the past like 2 or 3 times that we played. Because you know my other one
yeah.
broke,
Oh.
so I'm having to use the wireless headset that me and Mike use to record.
Oh. Well, you sound a lot clearer.
It does
FYI.
sound clearer.
Oh, maybe it's because I got my big boy voice finally.
Oh my god.
Your balls drop?
Twice.
Only took you 30 years.
Hey, it only took me 29.
Uh-huh.
You're not 30 yet.
Close enough.
Count your blessings.
Ah, so what was the last thing you remember that happened?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
She told you that she has a boyfriend.
Okay.
I believe that's what I remember.
So well, I mean, I guess the best thing to start is what happened a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
So, she brought up on a Wednesday that basically, or on Tuesday that basically, well, I brought up one of the dogs, one of my mom's dogs. Whenever she barks, it freaks Grayson out. Like he won't really go anywhere near her.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked Katie if there was like a dog that he's been around that maybe freaked him out with her or whatever. And she's like, oh, well, you know, the dude has basically like two dogs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay. I said, so he's met Grayson? She goes, yes. I said, oh, okay. So then the next day we were talking about it, and I said, hey, when am I going to be able to, well, I had brought it up the night before, but she didn't say nothing. She just played it off.
Mm-hmm.
So then Wednesday I brought up to her, hey, when are we going to, I know I asked you last night, but when are we going to start basically you letting me keep Grayson on Sunday nights and dropping him off at daycare on Mondays?
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, never. And then she goes, well, I guess after our court date. And I was like, okay.
Why can't she start now?
Exactly. So she brought up that she had sent paperwork to my lawyer and stuff,
Yeah.
and that it was for me to basically agree to what she wanted. And so I contacted them that Thursday and started reading it or whatever. And so she wants to do, well, let me back up before I say that. So I confronted her Wednesday on you know, well, if she didn't want us to do 50-50 custody, she needed to call the lady. And she goes, I'm not going to call her about that. And I said, do you understand what 50-50 custody means? She goes, yes. She goes, I'm not agreeing to that. And I said, but you agreed to co-parenting. And she said, yes, I did. I said, do you understand that 50-50 is co-parenting? She just kind of gave me this dumb look. And then I said, if you don't want to do that, you need to contact the Lightem again and have her figure out a different way, which that was just me trying to get Katie to tell her that, because if Katie told her that, then she would lose faith with Katie even more on top of everything else. So anyway, and then I confronted her and I said, you know, if I start dating somebody, I said, do you want to meet them? And she goes, well, I don't have to, but if you want me to, I will. And I said, no, I said, you're going to meet them. And she kind of gave me this weird look again. I said, you're going to meet them because per our agreement, when you told me you had a boyfriend, you and I both verbally agreed that we were going to meet each other's person, and we would both sit there and decide whenever it was time for them to meet Grayson. And I said, as of yesterday, what you told me is Grayson has met this guy twice already. And I said, I don't know what in your head makes you think that I have any less right to Grayson than you. But the fact is I said, that's kind of selfish on your part. The fact of you're going to go over my head and do that even though you agreed to it. And I said, I don't know. I don't understand what you think that you have more control or more power over Grayson than I do. But I said, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
And she goes, well, you know, no, she goes, you know, I totally forgot about that. You know, I can't remember us actually talking about that. I just kind of kept working at it a little bit. And she goes, well, I'm sorry. You know, I guess I do kind of remember that. I'm sorry that I did that. And da-da-da-da. And, you know, I'm sorry if it hurt your feelings or anything, you know, blah, blah, blah. And let me know when you want to meet him. I'll let you meet him, and we'll set this up. And she goes, you know, but you already know him. You know, why is there a problem with it? I go, I knew him before when we were kind of sort of friends. I said, now he's playing a role in my son's life that is detrimental.
Yeah.
I think you should meet him without Katie present.
Those by far are two different things. Well, I think that's what it is. But honestly, at this point, I don't think that there's anything with that I honestly have to worry about.
I know, but I think you should just meet him without Katie present. You guys, honestly, you should go out to eat.
Oh, I know. But honestly, how it's set up right now, from what people have been telling me or whatever, after her saying that and it actually being a true confession or whatnot in a recording,
Someone's right here.
that she's done it more than once.
Okay.
On top of a couple other things, she has no chance.
Oh,
like if I say no to this agreement with her, 50-50 for her is kind of out the window unless the court really wants to support that.
Because she already went ahead with something?
Just because of a bunch of stuff she's already done. I mean, she's got like 5 or 6 cases of fraud against her that could be opened up.
Well, I mean, when I said, like, if you should meet him without Katie, it's just the fact that, you know, if Katie's around, he's probably going to keep his guard up type of thing.
Right. I mean, honestly, I don't think that they're actually going to even let Grayson, I mean, because she hadn't moved yet, even though she already said that she was trying to. I mean, you know, and anybody's going to look at the income tax stuff and be like, well, why haven't you moved already? That's almost over $10,000. You know, and you haven't given any of that to Jacob, so you have no reason. Right. You know, your daycare is done through vouchers. I mean, you have no reason to not have been able to move already.
Well, I'm talking about the boyfriend.
Well, I mean, honestly, it's probably not even going to matter at that point anymore past this because of all the stuff that is going to happen, you know.
Speaking of daycare, what's going on with that?
Oh, so back to her thing that she sent. So she wants to do 50-50, and it says true split custody, which again, she doesn't understand that is co-parenting / 50-50. So she doesn't understand any of those three things are the same thing.
Maybe she doesn't understand 50-50.
Maybe she's just dumb. I'm sorry, but I mean, you can't pull it past that now.
There's a difference between 50-50 and majority.
Exactly. Exactly, but then that's not true split custody. That's not true 50-50. That's not true
Shit.
co-parenting. You know,
For them.
none of that goes
I don't
together.
know.
You know.
Kathleen.
So anyway, she wants to do it based off of a week, and she had it sent back in and rechanged that she doesn't want our exchange date to be on Friday. She wants it to be on Saturday.
Okay.
And I already told them, I was like, no. I said, I don't care to see her face. I said, one of us can drop him off Monday, the other one can pick him up Monday afternoon and keep him for a week.
Mhm.
You know, that's what I told my lawyers. I said, I don't care about that, but I'm not accepting what she said. Well, then the other thing she wanted me to do is pay back child support in the form of paying for daycare. $1,800.
What?
$1,800. $150 for 3 months.
But I thought
Oh, yeah.
daycare was like $8.
It is. So I called the daycare and left a message, which I also talked to the lady that does the voucher things because she works in my office. I also talked to her about it. So I have a better understanding of it now. I also found out, or they told me, you know, yeah, no, you guys pay like $7 or $8 a time. I call my lawyers and let them know, and this is beautiful. They go, well, it's a good thing she put it on official documentation that she wanted you to have $1,800 paid to her or whatever, because with the voucher paperwork that we can get basically showing that she's not paying that, it's fraudulent. And she can't charge you for something that she's not paying herself. And no court is going to make you pay the $7 a week that she's been paying after she's basically sat there and screwed you out of all the income tax and stimulus money.
Yeah.
So, on top of that fraud, on top of the dual fraud that her and I are both in right now, which I have to figure out what we're going to do about that without bringing it up to her. And if I can kind of protect myself in a court situation, because right now it's fraudulent that I have his insurance at my address with my name on it for him, and she has vouchers with her name at her mom's address for him. So that has to get worked out too, and one of us will at some point be the one that has both in the end. So I'm kind of sitting on a little bit of fraud with that now too, that they have told me.
I thought it was a
When I
felony.
talked to Huh?
I thought it was a felony.
Well, it's a form of fraud. You know, everything can be turned into a felony with it.
Couldn't you be like you weren't she wasn't giving you anything, and so you had an opportunity to put him on insurance, and so you
Well,
did?
here's the beautiful moment, is that it was brought up in the deposition. Did she know that his insurance had basically been cut off, and that he had actually lost it for a moment until I went through the process?
Yeah.
She didn't know that, and
They're
she said
expired,
that
right?
in the deposition. What?
It's expired, right?
Yeah. Well, they said the only reason he still had it at that moment was because of COVID. If it wasn't for COVID, then he wouldn't have had it at all, and we would have basically been sitting there without insurance for Grayson.
Yes, Congress passed a lot of things that put basically a moratorium to pause any sort of, payments, things like that.
Yeah. Hey, there's a pinata.
I
There's
don't
a
have a
person right
weapon.
there too. Yeah. So, oh shit. So all that stuff was basically like brought up. You know, well, it hadn't been brought up to her, but it's been brought up. They have a case of medical fraud that will be against him too at some point.
Yeah.
Because Katie's mom thought that it would be okay to call her sister's ex-husband, who is a doctor, and have him fill out some kind of a inhaler prescription without my knowledge or anything else for Grayson because of supposedly this allergy thing that me and Trey and Brandon at work and Mary, my supervisor at work, and everybody had, but they thought that he needed an inhaler.
Yeah, but that's what allergies have been taken up because the Sahara dust has been coming through.
Yeah, well, they're stupid. So that's all I can say about that.
Like,
But the
it's been
fact
bad
is
this year.
they got him an inhaler without him actually seeing a doctor.
That's bad.
Exactly.
You don't
So
think she's got like a Munchausen thing going on, dude?
probably.
Because fucking Denise has that.
I
stupid
mean,
shit.
I already know that she's a narcissist. So somebody asked me how I knew that, and I said, "Well, do you want like the easy things that I can pull out off of the top of my head right now?" They go, "Sure. Why? What is it?" I said, "You know, in that paperwork where it says that she wants it to be Saturday, where we meet, where we actually have to see each other and stuff." I said, "That's a thing." She wants to basically have her claws in me no matter what, and try and make sure that I have to basically stay around her. Because if not, why would she suggest something easy like you drop him off at daycare, I'll pick him up at daycare?
I don't even get a fucking car anymore.
So, I mean, you know. So, I mean, that's just the thing is, you know, there's that. There's a few other things like, you know, why she won't let any of this stuff happen. She screwed the pooch Sunday because y'all have a Ray Lana's down there, right? Or y'all know what that is?
A what?
Oh, what?
A Ray Lana's? A Ray
No.
Lana cell?
No.
The hell is that?
So a Ray Lana cell is something for your kids whenever they outgrow their clothes and everything.
We
then
have a store. We have a store, but it's not like a sell clothes.
This is like a seasonal thing. They rent out like a empty shopping center or something like that, and all these ladies
We have
send their clothes and stuff into it.
we have a
and-
store called Kid to Kid.
Okay.
It's like a
There's
like an
also
actual
Plato's
business.
Closet.
Yeah, but it's like specifically for like children's stuff.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, this is they don't do it all the time. They have a winter one and they have a spring one. And basically, any clothes that are too small for your kid or whatever and are still decent, don't have stains or anything else, you can send them in, and they will give you money back off of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you do that and you send stuff in, you can actually go in early and get other clothes for your kid because it's from all ages. So the other night, though, she went in and did all that stuff, and I was texting her and I said, hey, you know, when, because I tried to call at 7:20 or 7:40, and I said, hey, you know, what's going on, you know, I tried to call you. She goes, well, we'll have to call you when we get back home. Okay, so at 7:40, I'm waiting and I'm waiting, and it gets to 8:30. His bedtime's at 8. And I said, hey, are y'all still not home yet? You know, it's 8:30. No, we're not home yet. but it'll still be another 45 minutes before we're back home. Okay, so at the time she texted me back, it was 8:45, which means they are not getting back home until 9:30.
Coming.
Mac's all the way over there. How are we gonna do this?
Oh, hold on.
So she kind of threw herself under the bus with that, saying that they weren't going to be home at that time, and that she basically kept him out till 9:30.
Well, I mean, you guys say his bedtime's 8:30, 8 o'clock, but in reality it's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, with her. And I mean, she's been trying to say, oh, well, it's this. Well, the thing is out of all the past stuff that I've already sent in, it says the opposite. Well, she's not going to be able to argue and say, oh, well, I tried to do better at this point. Well, that just shows that it's not true, you know, and you can't argue about it. Yeah, so, I mean, she's got income tax fraud, she's got medical fraud, she's got... What else do we want to throw out there? I mean, she's got, like I said, the income tax, she's got the regular fraud, she's got the fraud from the vouchers, she's got fraud from the medical stuff, she's got fraud from... I don't know. I mean, what, at this point, I feel like she's got fraud in everything.
And her lawyer isn't saying anything to her?
I need to investigate.
Her lawyer's too dumb to know any of that.
I'm aware of what happened.
He's a lawyer that really has his roots in
Do whatever needs
things
to be
for like elderly people,
done. All of our lives.
and has basically extended himself out so thin because he covers 5 different types of law instead of just the elderly part.
Yeah.
So
Didn't he like just start doing children's law or family law like
he
last year?
just started doing children's law like 2 years ago, or family court, or family law.
Yeah.
So yeah. And I mean, you would have thought, but here's the other thing too is I can't entirely put everything on him because I also feel like he doesn't know part of it. He probably brought up to her and said, hey, you have anything that you pay for? Oh yeah, you know, it costs $150 for the daycare or whatever. Not, hey, do you have vouchers? Hey, do you have any of this other stuff? You know, none of that.
Man, if you do $8 a week, it's not $150.
No, if you do $8 a week, it's barely over 80. For 12 weeks, it would be $96. Yeah.
But isn't his
So-
daycare price going
God
up
damn it.
next year?
No, when he hits 4, his daycare price is going down by $25.
I'm gonna kill that fucker.
Where's the person at?
They're
Where
still
they
in the
at?
truck. They're going towards the west, southwest. Nope, they're right here to the north.
Oh, behind us?
Oh, hell no, you're not gonna get away, little bastard. He's low.
I got him.
Yeah, so, you know, tough shit for A lot of people.
Yeah. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Who
So,
the
and
fuck? Michael.
then the other thing is, the lawyers did say that they told me if I'm dating anybody, don't introduce them to Grace at all.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
told
they-
you that. I
And
told
they
you
said,
that.
well, I know, I knew that, but they said that since she's got hers on recording and everything of her saying it, that's like a big no-no for her. That's something that she will definitely get in trouble for. So, I mean, there's too much that she's not going to be able to get out of, honestly. And
First
she's
thing
just been so stupid about it that she's basically like told me everything that I need to know. The only other things that I could know, but she's not going to say anything to me because she hasn't yet,
I'm
is
going to the circle.
things around the point of
Oh, there's someone at the van.
did you
Knocked
can't
him.
remember what it's gonna say.
Got one more. Knocked them.
They're coming.
Oh, this guy has some gold stuff. Thank you.
Don't come.
Not sure what a plasma cannon does.
You know the little thing that pops out of the UFOs?
Yeah.
The
Storm.
ball, it's that.
Shit.
It has infinite ammo.
That too. But it shoots it out like that the cannons or whatever off of the UFOs.
Okay. Jen, come here. Jen, Kathleen.
I'm almost there. I'm not gonna stop. Or you just knocked me.
Sorry, I didn't think I would hit you.
Kathleen got knocked out.
That's impossible.
No comment.
Woo!
These people. Oh, there's somebody right there.
Got him.
There's somebody else down here on the edge of the thing. But I can't see where they're at.
I think it was that person that we just killed.
Oh, there's somebody right here underneath the building under the bridge too. Come on, guys. I'm big and yellow. Like I'm supposed to be a threat. Come on. Hit me with your best shot.
Ow.
Oh, somebody just shot at me.
I did not want that. Give me back my other... Oh, I guess I
Let's see,
did
where's that person
thing.
that's
Okay.
shooting you at?
Under the bridge. In
Okay.
the steel.
The person that's right down here somewhere is hurt pretty bad. person that's on the bridge that is shooting at you is almost dead too.
Oh God!
Ooh, let me get down out of this tower.
God damn it.
Oh,
Defeat.
America, fuck yeah. What you gonna do for you? America, fuck yeah.
Are you playing, Michael?
What you gonna do? You suck on my balls.
Michael.
I'm ready up.
yeah. So
Did you hear me?
I don't know what else I can tell you about the whole thing, but I'm supposed to be listening to these recordings and writing a bunch of stuff down for him.
Mm. Was he surprised that you like recorded your all's conversation?
Were they surprised?
Yeah.
No, you know, I've sent them some off and on, but I said how many. I said I was talking to the paralegal. I said I have over 100 recordings. You know, what exactly are y'all needing? She goes, you have over 100 recordings. I said, yeah. I said I've been recording every time I've went to drop him off or I've had to see her. And I said, you know, some of them are just going to be crap because it was still when she was dropping him off to me. And I said nothing was said, but I said there's so many of her actually sitting there talking to me or whatever. And I was like, I guess she feels like she's invincible and I'm not a threat at all. I said it's gonna be funny.
Do you think she's gonna be in shock that you recorded her
Probably,
without her knowledge?
probably. But I mean, the thing is they should be able to sit there and try and throw me under the bus because their doorbell thing does a recording.
Well, they have the ring.
Yeah, something. But the thing is I always make sure that I don't say anything weird or anything else like that. And all my recordings are going to be the same as the recordings on that, you know.
True.
And if they have theirs come out, the funny thing about that is going to be they're going to see me and they're going to see me talking to Katie and me looking at Grayson. Because whenever I'm there, I only watch Grayson because
It also depends on how long, like, the recording you're staying on the thing, though.
yeah.
Because, Kathleen, don't those, they only stay on there for a certain amount of time? Like,
Yeah,
don't you have to go in and save them
Yeah.
Yeah.
manually?
Well, here's the other funny thing between my recordings and if they have the recordings for that, they're gonna know already that almost every time Grayson goes over there, and if he hasn't finished his dinner or whatever, or there's extra, I'll send it with him. You know, I almost always give him a bag with either juice or some kind of snacks in it, and I give it to him every day almost that I drop him off. You know.
I mean, they're probably not going to pull those recordings off the camera.
No, but it would be funny if they tried to say anything like that. But that's the thing is, like, my lawyers could bring that up.
It also has to catch you, though. Sometimes those don't register,
Yeah.
depending on what the sensitivity is. And also if it's charged or not, too.
Yeah.
So they run off the
I don't know,
battery.
but the other thing they're gonna hear is every time whenever her mom comes out, because she's so fucking nosy, so fucking nosy. Oh well, you know, Jacob's tone of voice changed, so I just had to make sure he wasn't trying to kill you or anything.
I got a fucking, what's this cow thing?
The bubble,
It's a cow.
the floaty thing.
I'm a cow.
Where you're bouncing around.
Yeah, it's a launch pad. Jesus Christ, how many people are here? Oh, I better better pick up this gun right here too, just so somebody else can have it.
Oh my god. Mike is having too much fun.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
Oh, I went so far.
I went so far. Damn it, you stole my pot.
You deserve it. You kept stealing my stuff last game.
Hey, that was too long ago for me to remember shit.
I take this into the water.
Heh heh heh. You made me think of something stupid.
I can! Oh my
You should have
god!
went. You should have went. I stole that. Why'd you steal that? Because you stole my husband.
Guys, I'm floating down the river in a giant inner tube cow.
Oh my god. You can have him back, Kathleen.
No, you can have them.
No, no, no. Let's just give him to Jason.
Oh hell no! I will leave his ass in downtown Bryan and say, good luck, buddy.
Downtown Bryan's not that bad unless you go to a certain part.
Uh-huh.
Let's go to the crystal chest. Michael, can you start making your way that way?
Oh, that's
Are
pretty
the crystal gems. We always save the day. And if you think we can, we'll
I know, but I'm trying to
always
upgrade
find a
my
way.
alien, so I would appreciate if you get your fat ass over here.
That's like 300 kilometers away.
Kilometers?
It's okay. You got time to run.
The whole
was
island
down.
is barely 3 kilometers.
You know what? You know it would help a lot more if you would stop bitching.
I was bouncing, thank you very much.
Less bitching, more running.
You know what? Mister, I'm going to Pennsylvania to help somebody start a podcast, even though you weren't on the technical side of the podcast.
You wanna come with me?
I can't.
Exactly. You better ask your boss. You know Kathleen's got your balls on in a jar on her nightstand.
And?
I was waiting for you to be like, no, she doesn't. I was like, well, I'm gonna log out for the night because I don't want to be in the middle of this argument.
Kathleen, come back.
I'm coming.
Perv. Keep it in your pants, God. Don't shoot that around me and Jason. What the hell?
The fuck?
That was the cannon.
Looks like a goddamn spirit bomb.
Me, me.
It's not. I said spirit bomb, not the Kamehameha.
It could be
They're not the same thing.
close enough.
No, they're not.
They're both blue.
They...
Oh, God.
Jason, who's the anime? Here, me
There
or
we go.
you?
First of all, if you were to pay attention, you would realize that the Kamehameha is what Goku uses on his own. The spirit bomb is something that he pulls energy from other people on different planets in the universe.
He also uses the spirit bomb. What was it when? When did he use it? He used it like early on.
He used it like 3 times that I remember.
He gives it to Krillin at one point, and Krillin like fucks up.
Yeah.
It's like early on in the series.
Well,
think it's in Saiyans.
if you really look into it and you go back into Dragon Ball, you find out that almost all of the Z fighters and stuff have all learned the solar flare, instant transmission, the Kamehameha, and the thing where you make like clones of yourself almost, but it's just you moving at like hyperspeed.
Oh, the shadow jutsu.
Yeah, basically. Tien Shinhan.
Ah,
Completed.
dicks.
I'm not even around where I can do one of those time trials, am I? Nope, I'm not. Are we going to this tower?
No.
Where are we going?
Know your goddamn business.
Suck my dick.
Ask me about my wiener.
I don't want to know about your wiener.
Mine only says that it has a charge of 5. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's only 5.
Wow, your wiener sucks.
My charge of 5 wiener?
That's what it sounded like you were talking about.
You know what that means, though.
Ask me about my
That means it just has a charge of 5 back to back.
Ciao, ciao.
No, we don't have enough time. Golly.
Gee willikers.
No, back to the circle.
Oh, it fizzled out before it got to it. Pissed.
Jason, how's the podcast coming along?
It's good. A new episode next Saturday.
How many listeners do you have?
66.
That's not bad. Are they average or is it like unique listeners?
Oh, well, I don't know why they would be sending him dick pics unless he was rating them.
No, not dick pics.
Well, you said are they average?
No, I mean like you know what I mean. Like you have your estimated listeners for each episode, and then you have like your audience. It's like different. That's what I was asking.
You're asking if they're round trippers or
Like if it's like 66 people coming back like consistently.
Are y'all fighting?
sort of.
66 total plays.
Oh, plays.
66 total plays.
Estimated
Yes, sir.
audience of 6.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. One of those people is me.
Hopefully that'll change considering what I have in store for the next episode.
You're welcome.
He's gonna talk about Tien Shinhan.
Are you gonna talk about Tien Shinhan?
The fuck?
He's gonna talk about Tien Shinhan and your mom.
Tien
Are you gonna
Shinhan?
Are you gonna
Yeah.
talk about Yamcha and how he was robbed from Bulma?
No. That is not a thing
Yeah.
we're talking about.
And how Yamcha is technically the star of Dragon Ball?
How is Yamcha
Magic
the star
Dragon
dragon?
Balls.
Oh, never
Get
mind,
'em
never
right
mind.
out.
You're right, you're right.
He is, because he's the pretty boy.
He's like, oh, you've been Dragon Balled.
Across your face.
Well, technically, he's not the star of it in that aspect, because, you know, he's scared of girls.
True.
So, the only thing you could say is the last few chapters, or the last few episodes of Dragon Ball, after he finally got over his being scared and whatnot. Which I mean, I guess you can infer that him and Bulma probably fucked a lot.
No, I mean he talks to Bulma because him and Bulma go off after they do the first initial wish.
Right, but you know he's too scared to talk to women or anything,
He talks to Bulma.
and he does it all the way up. Yeah, but you know he
Bulma
always
doesn't
has that
count.
little weird scared look on his face.
Are you saying Bulma's not a girl?
I did not say that. I just said Bulma doesn't count.
Why does Bulma not count?
She promiscuous.
No, she's not.
Uh-huh.
Anybody that slept with Beerus obviously is promiscuous.
She's only slept with Vegeta.
She slept with Yamcha.
No,
And
she
she slept
didn't.
with Vegeta. Yes,
She regrettably slept with Vegeta. Like,
And
who really wants to
she
sleep with Vegeta?
and she slept with Master Roshi.
I
No.
miss my sim family.
Okay, no, she did not.
Yes, she did.
Vegeta.
She slept with
Vegeta-
Master Roshi, and she slept with Beerus and a couple other things.
You're talking about
Because
that stupid
There's
hentai.
people following you. There's people following y'all. Someone's right behind y'all.
You're talking about
should
that
I
stupid
turn?
hentai, Jacob.
Should I turn around and flash him?
Flash.
But Vegeta is a better father than Goku will ever be. Goku's a terrible father.
Goku's
you
not
know
that
what
bad.
You know what I have to say to that?
What?
Chi-Chi is a better father than everybody.
It's true. It's very true.
Pop like a pimple.
I hear a chicken.
Oh, I thought it was a Oyama.
So your last episode was about stereotyping people by the way they looked. What's your next episode about?
Human sexuality.
How are you going to talk about that?
Why are we talking about that?
I said how?
You mean how?
Like how are you going to talk?
Well, you're just gonna have to listen to the episode to find out.
Can we be special? Can we be special guests and talk with you about human sexuality?
No. He's already
No.
recorded it, Goober.
We can re-record it.
I'm not gonna re-record it
Why not?
because the episode has already been recorded.
You talk about how there's pee-pees in vaginas.
Yes, we talk about all of that.
Are you gonna go on another 30-minute rant about vulvas?
I'm not gonna. No.
Shit.
Oh God.
Ooh, there's
Shit.
one chasing me down. Fuck. Oh, God damn it.
God damn it!
Defeat.
Damn it.
Oh, I had a chicken fucking attacking me too. God damn it.
Did you ever know that you're my hero?
Press triangle.
Am I your hero?
No.
Oh man, so the other day it was really funny. I forgot what the context of it was, but somebody was talking about the hero song, and they said, "Oh, you know, it's the one hero," and I was confused. And one of them goes, "The romantic hero," and out of nowhere, I'm like, "What
Why
are
are
we
you
talking
sounding
about?"
an alien?
Go back to the lobby.
I have an alien on me. I already had one. And so my
Are
brother
you going
goes,
back to the lobby?
I am.
Why do you still sound like an alien?
I don't know. Maybe because I'm not back in the lobby yet. Ooh, boy.
Maybe you should go to the shit coast.
Dude. God damn it, hang on.
So, we were talking about that though, and Justin goes, no, he goes, the sexy one. And I was sitting there like really confused about it, and I went, are we talking about the one that goes, I can be your hero, baby? And he goes, yeah, that's it. He goes, that's the one I'm talking about. And Trey goes, no, I'm not talking about that one. And I go, Trey is the one you're talking about. I could be so high, I could live forever. And he goes, that one's it too. I go, how do you know this? And I went, I like music. It's true.
That was a great
But,
story.
That
If
was
y'all
a
try
stupid
and,
fucking story.
if y'all try and explain music again, where it's complicated enough where I don't understand what the fuck you're saying, I'm sending y'all to rehab.
That makes no sense.
You know what you can do? And it's just a really great thing. You can hit the triangle button.
Already did with my dick.
You're not Sean. It doesn't work on you. Just stop being Sean. Just
What?
stop it. Just stop being Sean.
Well, I mean, I can't be Sean though, because I have no interest in marrying your mom.
Uh-huh.
I thought they were already married.
They're not.
I think they are.
I
was there.
Married.
I was their witness.
Oh my god.
No, you were not.
Yeah, I was. They eloped. They did it in secret.
Oh my.
Right.
Oh shit. I don't know what to say about that. Jesus Christ. So, we're not getting very much traction right now, Mike, which I'm a little upset about. I think we've gotten 5 listens since I looked earlier.
Yeah, not this week has been a down week.
I'm hoping that it'll pick up a little bit. I know we'll probably get about 15 out of
Guess I should go
Thursday and Friday.
share it.
Y'all go do whatever. Y'all go somewhere wherever y'all want to go. I gotta get this last thing.
Ugh.
I gotta find some more of the purple alien artifact stuff. I have like 2 weeks to make up for. What are hiding places? It says
Like-
destroy hiding places.
Dumpsters.
Okay.
Porta potties.
Porta potties.
Like this one.
The porta pots.
Ah, dicks.
Dicks.
Shit.
Fuck. Get away from me!
Yes, that's true. You do put shit in a porta pot. Man, there's a lot of motherfuckers coming over here to Pleasant Park. I don't know if I want to stay here.
Did I tell y'all I had a conversation with a podcast promoter?
You did,
I was talking to you, telling me now.
because supposedly you talk to me more than you do your wife.
Yeah, you do. I did know that.
That's true, yeah. I talked to a podcast promoter.
And that's how we all became the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch.
Don't worry, he's actually not an actual podcast promoter. He's a scammer.
Could have
Well,
told
I
you
could have
that
already
one.
fucking told you that shit.
I already fucking knew it. Okay, shut up.
Yeah.
$200 for the shit that he thought he was gonna do.
Oh yeah, he wanted to charge me $200 a month
For what?
to promote the podcast.
That is a stupid amount of money.
You want to know what he did? So this is what he did because he told me he would give me a trial, and it was what was it? Hold on. Let me see. Wait a sec. I copied all the, I screenshot all the messages. He quote promoted the podcast. He was an Apple podcast promoter, he said, even though he only had like 2 pictures for promoting on his Instagram. So we had 4 5-star ratings on Apple, and now it went to 24 5-star ratings. So he did that in a day, and then Fred Dander said, "Great show. I am feeling the Holy Spirit here. Such a great show." 5 stars.
Then you're listening to the wrong show.
You should be listening to Jason's show at that point.
No, it might be worse.
The Holy Spirit, I don't know. Potting with Mike sometimes, I think, is probably as worse as it gets. Especially if Mike goes off on a tangent, and then he goes, "Hey, we're gonna have to delete this episode. I felt like I spoke my heart too much. We're gonna have to record it and do another." I'm like, okay. Dumbass. Not you. There's a guy shooting me.
There's a podcast out there called Dungeons and Daddies.
Is it a kinky podcast?
It's a D&D podcast where 4 dads play Dungeons and Dragons. Let's see what it says. It says a D&D real play podcast about 4 dads from our world transported into a realm of high fantasy. Oh, this sounds awesome. I get down with this.
Oh my god.
But yeah, he wanted to charge me $200 a month to have him promote our podcasts. And I asked him, what was our podcast about? He didn't answer me. He was just like, do you want me to promote you or not? I'm an honest guy. You know, blah, 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 blah. Here's some of my references. I reached out to the references. The references didn't even know who this guy was. And I was like...
That's pretty bad.
And I was like, you know, I don't really want to work with you. The price you're giving me, it seems like it's just not worth the price, you know? He's like, but I promoted your podcast. You know, I didn't see no promotion. I didn't see nothing with this shit, you know? And then I sent him a link to our merchandise store, and I was like, don't forget to support your favorite podcast. Buy our merch.
Yeah.
And he was like, fuck you, you scammed me. And I was like, I didn't scam you. He's like, you took my services and you didn't like do anything. And I was like, well, you offered your services for free. A trial run.
This is true. And you think he's gonna go back with all 20 accounts and try and put bad reviews or change them to ones?
Oh, I hope so. Because then I can read them on the podcast.
This is true. I mean, he probably won't comment about him. He'll probably just go back in and try and put it. There's one for my lawyer's office. I looked at them one time, and it was really funny because you can comment back on what it is and why that happened, and you can basically, I guess, talk to whoever it is, like Yelp or whoever has that stuff through it to get it taken down because it can go against your business. And this person had sat there and put on basically how my lawyer's office was like super bad and all this other stuff, and they just put one comment underneath it. Well, this person was actually part of the opposing counsel that lost. I was like, yeah.
Guys, did I tell you next week we're gonna have Gordon Ramsay on our podcast?
No, you're not.
Jen, we're having Gordon Ramsay on our podcast, right?
Are we?
Remember? We got Gordon Ramsay of the Woods.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is very true.
True story, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna have to let him know. Hopefully he does a little more promoting than Chase did.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I think that we could still do more promoting on Chase's and it'd do a lot better, but we're gonna have to like flood the system for it.
Yeah.
And I'm dead.
Although I did have one person, the girl that I work with, she's black as well, and said that she thought it was really good that we were making an effort to get other black creators and female creators on board for doing stuff. I was like, oh, thanks. So I was like, we don't try and discriminate. We try and get everybody on. I was like, we just only have so many slots that we can even allow people to come on, though.
I don't feel like the interviews are doing so well like they used to.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if we'll actually know how they're doing better unless we put somebody on that a lot of people know.
True.
Because, I mean, that's the other thing is we're almost advertising to a specific group of people that other people don't know about,
True.
So, like, probably everybody that listened to Chai's is all of her friends, Everybody that listened to Papa Weebs are all probably Papa Weeb friends, Things like that. So, that's the one thing I feel like probably it was different with Chase is that
Jason, do you want to come on?
Eventually I will.
What do you mean eventually?
I don't know. I mean, eventually I'll come on.
Don't pressure me.
We're popular.
What?
Said we're popular.
Somewhat. I'm really hoping that I can get us to jump up to 2,000 or 2K next week. After doing all this stuff over this weekend. Hold on, I'm on my way. I'm coming back.
Keep hearing Paige's turn.
Huh?
Oh wait, that's a book. gonna fuck you. What you gonna do is fuck on my balls. Jason, you know what you should do on your little podcast 6.5? You should go on Instagram and follow a bunch of different podcasts. They'll follow you back. They'll even comment on your stuff too.
That's alright.
America.
Shit. Damn it.
Slightly annoying. What's something that you're supposed to like that you actually find slightly annoying?
My husband.
Oh.
What's something that you're supposed to like?
Alright, we'll call it a night.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta finish packing. What did I get? Do I have enough?
Y'all have fun. As for me, folks, I will actually take some rest. See if I can actually fall asleep in bed. Didn't sound right. But you know what I mean.